We're here in the beautiful city of Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, here in Door County. Hey everyone, Scott of the Scott Man, and welcome. Sturgeon Bay is the shipbuilding hub here in Wisconsin's Door County, and is also a great starting point for your adventures in Door County. There's a lot of cool things to see and do in Door County. I have that in a separate video, but in this video we'll be exploring this beautiful city. We'll check out the downtown area. We'll check out a couple museums, we'll see a lighthouse, and then we'll conclude by getting some lunch. So let's go explore this beautiful downtown area. The region was originally dominated by the French as traders and Jesuit missionaries back in the 18th century were making settlements in the area. After the French and Indian War, the British took control until 1815, which then the US acquired the area around the Door Peninsula. Since its founding in 1850, Sturgeon Bay has been the center of industry and innovation, in which it has been a major maritime and shipbuilding hub. It was here where the stone and timber from the Door Peninsula could be shipped out. We are currently walking in the historical downtown district, which contains over 40 buildings from the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The historic district was even listed on the National Register of Historic Places in Washington, D.C. in 1983. Here in downtown, you have a lot of great shops and restaurants. Sturgeon Bay is quite a beautiful community. Really enjoyed the nice historic downtown area, and we come over to Sturgeon Bay itself, and we have the historic Sturgeon Bay Bridge. It was really cool driving on the bridge earlier. In fact, there's another little small downtown area over there, which we'll drive over the bridge as we head over there in a little bit. But for right now, I'll just enjoy the waterfront. And over on the other side of the bay, we have another little downtown area. So let's go check it out, because there's some more stores and restaurants over here. Very cool. So we're gonna head back that way, closer to the bay, and we're gonna check out a couple museums. And over here on the west side of Sturgeon Bay, we have one of the few great museums here in Sturgeon Bay. This is the Door County Maritime Museum, where you get to learn more about the maritime history and legacy of Sturgeon Bay and Door County. And what's really cool is that they got a tugboat you can check out too, and there's also the Jim Crest Memorial Lighthouse Tower, which is the big light tower you see as a part of the museum. Which you can even see it from the harbor walk earlier in this video. So let's head inside. From the top of the tower, you can get marvelous views of the entire Sturgeon Bay area. How cool is that? The museum also has a 1919 Great Lakes tugboat. It was named John Purves in 1956. As you go down the Lighthouse Tower, each floor has a lot of great exhibits showcasing the great history of Sturgeon Bay, from his significance with the shipbuilding industry to his industries in lumbering, fishing, etc. What a cool museum. Alright, so let's head back across the channel here, and we're going to check out another museum to learn more about the history of Door County. And another museum you can check out here in Door County to learn more about the history, you can check out the Door County Historical Museum. This is back on the other side in the main downtown area, east of the bay. So the museum was constructed back in was established in 1939, and another great place to learn more about the history of Door County. So these are just a couple of the museums you can check out here in Sturgeon Bay. So now I'll go check out one of the parks around here. And while visiting Sturgeon Bay, you have to check out one of its many parks. This is Sunset Park, which is located just to the north of the downtown area of Sturgeon Bay. And we got plenty of recreation opportunities, between baseball or softball fields to tennis courts, a playground, etc. And of course, we can head over to the Sturgeon Bay too. What a serene spot this is. Sunset Park is absolutely beautiful, and as you head out that way, that'll take you all the way out to Green Bay. However, it may look serene right now, but back in 1898, the steam barge Joyce, which was built in Milwaukee about 14 years earlier, unfortunately it ended up sinking over in the bay near this area. All right, so now we're gonna head out of downtown a little bit, and we're gonna go check out a beautiful lighthouse over the other side, over toward Lake Michigan. All right, made over to the lighthouse, but in order to get there, we need to walk a little bit. So you come down here, and it's over by the Coast Guard station, but you just follow the signs because you have to stay on one side of the road. Basically, stay away from where it says private. Only stay where it says public. And over here, this is the Sturgeon Bay Ship Channel Pierhead Lighthouse. This beautiful lighthouse was constructed back in 1882, and it's at the very end of the ship canal, which connects Sturgeon Bay with Lake Michigan. The canal itself was built back in 1881, or was opened in 1881, as a way for ships to avoid having to go in between the tip of the Door Peninsula and Washington Island, because that can be a very dangerous area to sail through. So thanks to the canal, it allows for a much easier passage for boats and ships to head into Sturgeon Bay from Lake Michigan. All right, so we're gonna head back into downtown Sturgeon Bay, and we're gonna go get some lunch before we conclude this video. All right, and we're back in Sturgeon Bay, and before we conclude the video, we're gonna be getting some lunch here at Sonny's Italian Kitchen and Pizzeria. It's been around since 1996, and from what I've heard, they have some fantastic pizza. So I can't wait to go inside and get some great food to eat. All right, so made it inside. They got indoor eating as we're doing right now, and there's also outdoor eating out on the patio, although it's a little busy out there, so that's why I'm inside. But of course they got pizza and pasta, but they got a lot of great pizzas, Chicago style, what's thin crust, thick crust, or even Chicago deep dish. However, I need to be able to eat all my pizza, so I got a thin crust today, and got the 3-topping with sausage, bacon, and red onion. I'm gonna wait for my pizza to cool a little bit.
Alright, let's take a bite. Well, I'm taking a couple bites off camera already because I'm hungry, but now I'll dig into this. Very tasty. Great pizza sauce, lots of cheese on it, and the toppings are amazing. This is a great place to go for some great food.
That pizza was absolutely delicious. Really enjoyed that, and that filled me up. So I've had such a great time here in Sturgeon Bay. Although it's not one of my longer videos, but I wanted to cover it in a separate video from the rest of the Door County footage, just because it deserved its own video. Yeah, with the nice downtown area, a couple of great museums, a beautiful lighthouse, and of course, Sonny's Pizza. Sturgeon Bay is a great place to start your adventure in Door County, and we got a pretty cool statue of a woolly mammoth right behind me. But yeah, right along in here, this is what's called the Ice Age Trail. So it's pretty cool how they have a monument of a woolly mammoth here. Alright, so we'll conclude the video here at Sturgeon Bay itself. So thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that subscribe button to come along and join me for the adventure. And don't forget to click that notification bell so that way you know when a new video goes live. Well, thank you for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scott Man, signing out here from Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin.